One of the things you have to practice on, you have to know how to utilize the weapons that you have available, like your M203s, your rockets, and you have to practice shooting at moving targets, practice reloading, and you have to practice these things in order to get real good. You get the muscle memory, so you see a vehicle rolling by, you can hit it with the first hit or the second hit. You also have to be familiar with the rules of the game. The rules are the most important thing, the regen rules, the rules of negating for vehicles, these things that's what causes fog and confusion. So you know the rules of the game, you come into the game, it'll be less time to haggle and more time to get into gameplay. And then you find out what are you allowed to bring. You're allowed to bring vehicles, or you're allowed to bring rockets or other stuff. But one of the things that always seem to be a problem is having rockets. You never have enough rockets, you never have enough AT support to take out vehicles. And if you do have rockets, they don't know how to utilize them properly. One thing I can't emphasize enough is conditioning. You have people come out here in all different shapes, and you got to remember you're working in heat like today. The last couple of days, humidity was high, 80, 90 degrees. And if you're not in conditioning, believe me, you're going to become a casualty. You always want to eat, don't drink, don't dehydrate yourself. Always hydrate, but conditioning. I'm 55 years old, and I get out there and run and roll with the rest of them because I know the importance of conditioning from the combat mindset. So condition. Get on some type of workout program, some type of cardio program, do some PT with your gear on, get used to working in an autopsy environment. Read books on military history. When you have your gaming, when you go back to your home, you get your guys together, you have an AR, you say, all right, give me 5 things we did right, 5 things we did wrong, and 5 things we can improve ourselves on. And I always get good copious notes and rehearse these things. I can't overemphasize rehearsal. And keep in mind, don't get frustrated. You have your team, you work on the SOPs, you're only as good as the group of people you're working with. You may insert it with a platoon that you never worked with before. So don't expect overnight success, because these things take time to train and work together. So those are some of many techniques. But if you want to know more, hit me up on Facebook, Max Mullen. I'd be more than happy to share more information on you on how to be a successful Mil Sim operator.